Hello everyone! Today I'm trying out a game and I thought it'd be really fun to do a let's play on this channel. I haven't played this game yet and I haven't really seen anything except for like the trailer. So I'm going in completely blind, but I was like, you know, Colonel Sanders is literally a snack. He's finger licking good. I'm gonna record me trying to do whatever it is that this game wants me to do. So let's get into it. Alright. Oh, I'm excited. This recently just came out. This is a brand new game. It's completely free. It's literally from KFC. They sponsor this game. So make sure you check it out. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You can stay in the moment forever. Or you should wake up now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleeping. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by and you find your imagination getting away from you. You need to take this seriously. You allow yourself to daydream about thinking about the future. I'm a daydream. It's here, finally! Your first day of culinary school. So many dishes to prepare, so many students to meet. Your mind is swimming with possibilities when you realize you're running late. You grab a biscuit and burst out the door in a hurry. Mmm, delicious. Just what you need to wake up those taste buds. Yikes, you're in such a hurry, in fact, that you forgot to put on any deodorant before running out the door. You're sweating buckets as you rush to arrive on time. Uh-oh. Oh, is that gonna fuck me over? Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy of Learning. Well, Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend, Miriam. I can't talk. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Good morning, Rinny. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, because I sure am excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam. Raised by master chef parents, she always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. But with the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day-only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. The sweet girl, Miriam, has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss, and she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Should you pep talk her, or change the subject to give her some more relief? Pep talk my best friend. Remember last month when we saw the fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I'm trying to forget. I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet. And she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy-looking tower? And the other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? I've been waiting for so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. And I'm sure you will soon. In no time we'll be graduating, and you'll be delighting with the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time. As you talk with Miriam, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. Yeah, those bangs are killer. Can you believe I cut them myself? You can definitely believe it. cannot believe it. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Hey! It's Ashley. Ashley? You're our rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. You leave Rinny's shins alone! They are perfectly normal shins! Ugh, you can't stand Ashley. Even her name's annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add an extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. If anyone here knows what perfect shins looks like, it's us. We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man, has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocking glutes. Ahem! Van! You rang? Holy shit. You've never been sure what the arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. I cannot believe the University Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You'd think they just hand out our diplomas now. Or maybe hire us as professionals. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. See you later, losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Oh, he's so cute. Oopsie. I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you. I think you mean thank you? My name is Bob. I was named after my papa. He's old. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi, Pop. I'm Rinny, so... Are you going to make me hold this door all day? No! And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Aww. Is it just me, or is he kinda cute? I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep to themselves, busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium of the front of the class. Adorable! Now, quiet down, everyone! Is that my teacher? It's my teacher dog. Who is this unreasonably cute pup? And why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL. Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof! What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever! I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuisances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. I'm chilly. Someone close the window. And then he walks in. Judas Colonel Sanders, oh my god. You immediately swept up in the aura of the new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him. If it isn't my favorite student, Harland. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before you can finish his sentence. Please, call me Colonel. I can't do guy voices, I'm sorry. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of the desk. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to spread across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this over there must be Sweetie Sweats a lot.
Maybe we should open the window back up before faucet pit melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely.
Hold on a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that. You two both know my name. We're in the same kindergarten class. And what is with all of your really weird insults? Besides, when Rinny swats, it's not gross. It's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. You turn to find Colonel Sanders standing right in front of you. Colonel Sanders, beautiful angel that he is, stands before you, smiling gently, his hand outstretched.
Boy, howdy, this classroom gets hotter than a Kentucky fryer. Please, use my handkerchief.
What a fucking gentleman. You freeze up. Colonel Sanders is talking to you. Holy shit, guys. Wait, Colonel Sanders is talking to you about how sweaty you look? You're completely mortified. This can't be your first interaction. What if he never forgets this moment? How will you respond? I'm gonna take it because that's polite. You stretch out your hand and Colonel Sanders places a fine silk handkerchief in it. It's so beautiful you hesitate to press it to your face, but when you do, the feeling is transcendent. It has this natural scent on it. It smells the most delicious chicken you've ever smelled. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears. There will be blood. There might even be really adorable tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and complete in the Broma cooking arena. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Oh my god. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in the school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing who appears to be some sort of
industrial
kitchen appliance. Or it's literally a robot. The class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clink, you rascal. Sprinkles walks into the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkle's reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket. But what kind? A chicken snack. You reach beneath your apron and return with the chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite! Whoa! I think there might be some competition for a new star student! The brave professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds opened to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Hey, Rinny, there's still a seat here.
It seems that no one has claimed this seat next to me, if you're interested.
Oh god. 2 good options, but which will you choose? I could sit by my best friend, or I could sit by Colonel Sanders. This is so hard. This is a hard choice. fuck. I'm a woo Colonel Sanders. You move to take your seat by Colonel Sanders. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows of his seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Thanks for offering me the seat.
I've only had 2 rules. Do all you can, and do it the best you can. It's the only way you'll ever get that feeling of accomplishing something.
That's so inspiring. A little off topic, if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement.
Think fast! It's time for a pop quiz! Yay! A quiz about me! That is incredibly important and surprising short quiz will tell me if you are ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knife sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking?
What? Extremely looking at you, Pop. That's right.
Forest is a tree as a chicken is 2. Forest is 2 tree as chicken is 2.
Feather?
That's right! What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created?
A comically oversized fork. A meat tender, a sport. I'm gonna say sport because I think they referenced like a sport earlier.
That's right!
Oh fucking hell yeah.
What food is best for a broken heart?
Anything as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt.
Camel meat.
A pancake that looks like a silly face.
That's right! Is Sprinkles a good boy?
No. He's a talking dog that teaches at color. He's the best boy! That's right!
Your score is perfect score! 5 out of 5!
Wow, be honest, did you cheat? You look up at the Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed.
I know we just met, but I have to confess, I think you have a beautiful brain.
Oh, hot diggity, Rinny. You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance.
May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch!
Wow, the cafeteria is nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement.
This guy is like getting fucked over.
Hey, It's about lunch.
Everyone cheers.
But I... Shh. Lunch.
She said shush.
In honor of the new semester, I prepared something special to share for everyone for lunch.
Aha! This must be the smell I smelled.
Indeed, the smell is...
You hold your breath, waiting to see what the food this mysterious student has created. You've heard he's very talented, but were the rumors true?
Is this?
Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled higher pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken. What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say stop thinking and start eating.
For years, I have been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors.
You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can.
But that's all I'll say about that.
What? You think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pasha! Nah, my dude, nah.
I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him!
He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick bird. You wait to see what zinger Ashlyn has prepared for a follow-up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself.
Oh, please. Well, then the man, if you don't want any.
I'll take his.
Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it.
He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts controlling his face as he tries to hold in pure exhilaration and act unimpressed.
Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in.
You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of the bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing! Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment and try to identify every flavor. Savor the moment, everything that he tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim towards the light. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy! Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love for a man, for a flavor. Are they the same? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second?
Anything for a fellow chef.
What exactly was on that chicken?
How bold of him to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all times as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal.
It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade.
What's the rush? The semester is only getting started. We only got two more whole days to get to know each other.
He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel. Shouldn't learning be fun?
Aww. You've got moxie, I'll give you that.
Colonel Sanders looks both way to make sure you're truly alone and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers.
Just one ingredient, but you can tell I use...
This is redacted?
It's something my great-grandmother taught me.
Blake! Wow! You never would have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad.
Oh, it's you again. Howdy.
Sometimes... Oh, that's him.
Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I graduated.
Sounds like you have big plans.
I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that.
Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Neg him to show your own strength. Wow him with a big idea to add additional... I'm gonna be modest but thoughtful. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery was perfect.
I appreciate that compliment, Rinny.
I'm sure you'll be a big success.
I know we only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon.
You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lessons will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they can need. Look at this place, it's magnificent. Finally, we get to show off all our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff? What if I totally blew it? You're not going to blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations.
Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off.
Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two? That is, me and you, if that wasn't clear. Dude, she's so sad! Wanna be my partner?
Aww.
Sure, Rinny. I'll prepare our station.
Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice.
Hello, new partner. Beep, bop, bzz.
Oh my, two potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you'll pay for not being alone. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? I feel like Pop would be nice, but I feel like she thought Pop was cute. But like, what if he's not good? And he's a robot, but what if he's like a bad robot? This is very hard. Sorry, Clink, but I think Miriam would be partnering with Pop today. Pop gives a big smile as he steps up to the same station as Miriam.
I'm Chef!
He holds up a banana and without peeling it, proudly eats the entire thing. It's disconcerting, but Miriam is too kind to act gross out. I love your enthusiasm, Pop. She looks at you like, really? This kid? But it's too late to change your choice now. I should have chose the robot! Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork.
Alright, you two. For today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up on the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flames to make a fire. You get the idea?
Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy and you don't even need to cook it. Using octopus will blow Sanders' mind. Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. I love potatoes. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking you could make something warm and inviting and comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes?
And gravy?
Well, is that even the voice I've been using for him?
And gravy?
I think it's that way. I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes.
No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine.
Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone else have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business, and you better keep your fingers off my man.
Did someone call for me?
Ugh, no, geez, Fan Ben. While I'm over here crushing Rinny's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns, armful of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into the boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends.
Oh, howdy there, Ashley. Ben. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now?
Actually, no. It looked like Rinny was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was going to... Oh, that's family.
I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha! Doubt it.
Don't be rude, Ben. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might be a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Did you feel deep down that we cast completely complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. Nothing about this makes any sense. But one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. She's really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things go ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunk. Harmony. Turn to Miriam, your forever bestie who always has your back. I'm here to learn and express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with tiny donnas. I can't talk. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect the format, okay? You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that we're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chose me. Isn't that right?
A businessman respects all fairness agreements and contract standards. I took on Rinny as my partner for the 6 me and stand by it. Based on your team's behavior, I see it's perfect for each other. Neither of you has Rinny's natural talent or their loyalty.
Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves me feeling proud and full of potential. He looks for Sprinkles and hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stab to look down at your station, you realize that in the tense moment, your hands have been clicking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed structure with plenty of butter and creamy flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps and you know so well your attention was elsewhere.
I know just what to do.
Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy bowl, out of which pours smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab a hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still.
If you love something, set it free.
Together you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping spork full up. When you see Ashley with the sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling a spork full of mashed potatoes right in Ashley's stupid beautiful face! Van, do something, do something! Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by the revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there, Rinny! You did not waste word in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Can I have potato face? Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy? Oh wait.
Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. In just minutes I prepared a few meals. Here's a Popeye Spectacular. Braised tender carbohydrates in my silky saltwater sauce. Hunted on battle axe blade forged by my supreme chef ancestors. Ignore me for too long. This ends now. It is I who will have first bite. And you will all look on with envy.
The interrupting state rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate.
No, don't! Something about that just didn't strike my nose quite right. Finding octopuses was may turn into the process. Food could be toxic.
Too late, it's Brendan.
I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel too good.
It killed him! What? Everyone stand back! Don't take another bite! When you look back at the plate, the rest of it's gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. Pop slinks and played for just a moment. Then is almost immediately back to his obvious oblivious self. Oopsie! Tastes like poison. The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moment. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They're motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things despite obvious danger has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds.
Not sure the professors here make enough money. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here.
Seeing that you've shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you.
I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. Why, like for real? Oh, come on!
You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly.
Those mashed potatoes you made in class today.
Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them.
They were amazing.
Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with.
Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him, in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders?
Yes, Rinny?
There's something I need to tell you.
Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first.
Oh, jeez.
You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I've been working towards that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting, also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you! Shut up! I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we
Oh wait, that's me. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed the guy?
You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name?
Somewhere in the distance you hear a long, sad sigh.
Forget him! We're talking about me! Me! I'm a hero!
The spork monster is here to fight a hero! What?
I think I left the French door open. Later, nerds! How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and contending with another chef on emotion level.
Be afraid, be very afraid of me because I'm a monster, see? Is he rhyming on purpose or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss side tags any further, syntax, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? I'm gonna defend. You decided to defend. Which defense will you use? You close your eyes tight, but then open one just enough to squint and see the spork monster across the battlefield. For some reason, this makes you feel more prepared for what comes next. Spork monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. That lot of good that defense did. You decide to go on the attack. Chow down or cook with love. Cook with love does 1 damage. Spork monster won't forget this. Spork monster forces their mastermind and draws energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? What attack will you use? Cook with love. Cook with love does 1 damage. Spork one, there's no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble, they go on the attack once again. Spork one to use utility utensil. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Buff up. No control this much buffness. You start to feel bloated and quite frankly a little gassy. You better attack soon or you're most likely to explode. You decide to go on the attack. Chow down. Does 2 damage, a powerful blow. Spork monster is oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who's going to have to clean that up. Being vulnerable, Spork monster prepares for his ultimate attack. Rounded edge!
Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here.
Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens.
High power pinch!
High power pinch does 10 damage. Spork monster defeated. You saved me. An injured Spork monster threw 7 to the night. Spare this wretched beast. In an attempt down here discuss with the sight of his gnarly beast long enough to realize that he's still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Be gone, beast, and don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow.
I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back like you said.
Spork monster scuttles off into the night. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borgo.
Borgo? That name sounds strangely familiar.
Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home in your tired slate. You don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you're being tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dreams, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. You wake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? And then there's a secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders hadn't told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? Probably just because he trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie at the school. That's where I'm going to save. Stop there. Because I want to do an episode for each day. So, thank you. I hope you like it. I hope you like this game. It's very interesting. And I'll see you guys in the next one.